Okay, Steve Smith banned for a year, David Warner banned for a year, Cameron Bancroft banned for 9 months. These are the punishments that Cricket Australia has handed down. Steve Smith sacked by Rajasthan Royals, David Warner sacked by Sunrisers Hyderabad. They're not playing in the IPL. Bancroft is still waiting on his county cricket contract. What happens, because the county cricket season starts in a couple of weeks, he's waiting on that over here in England. I don't believe it was just those 3 players involved. The coaching setup has to be involved. And something far darker is going on here. Something far, far worse, more than just ball tampering, is going on right now with this Australian setup. And I've seen on Twitter, and some of my subscribers have left comments, and I've been on other videos on YouTube where the various news channels around the world have got their YouTube channels. And they posted up the debates, the news stories, and people are writing in with the words match and fixing. Even though there's no necessary evidence to suggest they have, it is an option that cannot be disconsidered. So there's that. There is that. I don't necessarily believe one or the other, but I will say this. That option has to be considered, and the ICC have proved themselves in this entire episode of basically the Australians touring South Africa, which has not been a very friendly tour. Let me just put that out there. The Australians went out their way to try and get Rabada banned, South African fast bowler, and they succeeded, which I think is just not on form and not really a great look. And secondly, the way they've handled this, the ball tampering, when it's clearly obvious what's happened, and then Cricket Australia's handling as well. The governing bodies of the sport have failed the sport. Match fixing has to be considered. It's been raised on every single video on this topic, including mine. The words match and fix have been typed in the comments section. And I have a lot of Australian viewers and a lot of Australian subscribers, and they are writing the words match fix. Because if you don't tell the bowlers that you're doing this to the ball, then the bowlers are going to notice that you haven't shined the side they want shined as much as possible, and if the side that's scuffed up is more scuffed up than the last over. The umpires checked that ball 11 times. 11 times the umpires checked that ball. Something is exceptionally off here. Exceptionally off. Concerningly off. And we shall see what happens from this and what comes from this. But there are issues at play here, other forces at play. This is what I think happens in the future. We'll leave that as an open question, but here's what happens in the future. Steve Smith probably, he will have a chance to redeem himself. Whether he plays for Australia again, we'll see. But next year, I think he'll be back in the IPL. He'll be back in the Sheffield Shield, things like that. Domestic competitions, first-class competitions. But Australia, I don't know whether he plays for Australia again or not. Bancroft, I think he's a young player who's been thrown under the bus. I think he should be given a chance to redeem himself. But again, his future's uncertain. David Warner, I think he's done as a test player. He's done as a domestic cricketer, and I think he's thrown to the wilderness. He's probably the most hated person in Australian sport right now, if not the whole country of Australia. He's not very well liked anyway. He was never very well liked by friend or foe on the pitch. He's not liked in cricketing circles. I think it'd be very hard for him to try and get back into the professional game. I think his goose is cooked. But that's my opinion on it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, place some comments below. I'll have some more videos for you soon.